Hello YouTubers, RogueMonkeyJr here, and today we just got some more information on the combat roles in a post dropped on the Battlefield website, which there will be a link to in the description down below. So we're going to cover all the different combat roles that each class is going to get, so they all get 2 at the start, with more combat roles to come with the Tides of War live service. But before we start off the video, the Battlefield 1 Premium Pass is free yet again as of today, so if you didn't pick it up last time when it was free, do it this time. You keep it forever. You get all the maps, all the weapons, all the goodies that come with the Premium Pass of Battlefield 1. It is free yet again as of today on September 25th. So without further ado, let's get stuck right into the video with the combat roles. So starting off with the Assault class, you have 2 different combat roles, one called Light Infantry, the other called Tank Buster. Now you have 2 different traits for each combat role. So starting off with Light Infantry, Scavenger, find more ammo on defeated enemies and fallen comrades. Battle Hardened, regenerate a higher amount of health than other combat roles, so making you much more effective in close quarter combat and possibly even as a lone wolf player. Next we have Tank Buster, so the first trait you get is Tank Painter, vehicles that you damage become spotted, and Tank Scraper, vehicles that you destroy yield additional requisition points. Now I'm not quite sure on what requisition points are, but if you know, let me know in the comments down below. I did a little bit of digging, but I didn't really find much information on what the hell that is. So moving on to the next class, so the Recon class, this one's pretty interesting. So you have the Sniper combat role and the Pathfinder combat role. So for the Sniper combat role, you get Steady Hands, steady your scope for a longer duration while holding your breath. An Expert Marksman, steady duration is partially replenished with each headshot kill, so making you a much bigger threat at longer range combat. Then you have Pathfinder, which in my opinion is probably the better combat role, especially if you want to work as a team. So Advanced Scouting, you can spawn on friendly squad leaders and spawn beacon from outside your own squad, which makes it awesome if your squad got wiped and you're trying to push an objective, or you know they have another squad has a good flanking position, then you can spawn on that squad leader, then get all of your teammates to then spawn on you who are in your squad. So that's a very powerful trait in my opinion. Next we have Vanguard, gain additional requisition points when someone spawns on your spawn beacon gadget. Moving on to the Support class, Engineer combat role, Vehicle Fixer. You repair vehicles and build fortifications significantly faster than other Support class combat roles. Heavy Weapons Expert, fire static weapons and mounted vehicle weapons for a longer duration before they overheat. Machine Gunner combat role, Bulletstorm, increased suppression ability and focused fire automatically spot enemies when you fully suppress them. And for the last class, the Medic class, we have the Field Medic, Healer. You gain additional requisition points when you supply medkits to teammates, and Swift Effort, you sprint faster when calling out to a downed friendly soldier, so giving you a little bit of an edge to like go revive them and just a little bit of a speed boost. Next we have Combat Medic, so Melee Expert. All your melee attacks automatically take down enemies. That is insanely powerful. Maybe even overpowered. Then again, melee attacks should be a one-hit kill, but I don't know. We're gonna have to see how this one plays out. And we also have Emergency Retreat. You sprint faster when at critical health. So this combat role really allowing the medic to be in the midst of close quarter combat with his SMG and the automatically take down melee animations and then the sprint. So probably this one is a pretty powerful combat role, so it's going to be interesting to see how this all flows together. Of course there are combat roles for every play style in here, and I'm sure there's going to be even more combat roles down the road with the Tides of War live service, which has been announced will go on for 2 years, but then again that doesn't say much because a weapon skin releasing once a month can be considered live service. So definitely looking forward to the roadmap of the Tides of War live service, telling us when we're going to get what content and all of that good stuff. So let me know your thoughts on the combat roles in the comments down below. While you're down there, don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, as I release Battlefield and other first-person shooter-related content pretty much every day. And as always, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.